everyone, Lisa Walker here. It's that time again. I have my meeting in a box. So we will be going over campaign 18 and 19 new items. So there's just a couple things that they sent me for campaign 18. One of them is this velvet spray. I don't know if you remember last year. This is actually a dry oil spray. Last year they had, this came out, which was the perfume, the body lotion and shower gel, and it was launched at the holidays, so it was a pretty popular scent at the time. So now we have the dry oil spray, and let's see what it says here. It is a lightweight spray-on body oil that absorbs quickly and is dry to the touch. So that's kind of a nice feature to keep your skin hydrated but still have a nice little scent on with that. So if you are an Avon representative, you can try the scent for yourself here. It will be launching in campaign 18. The regular price is $10. So it looks like it is $10 for the dry oil. I don't know. I'm trying to, I don't have a great sense of smell, so I'm trying to see if it tells me. They're saying sweet almond and macadamia nut, but that's not what I'm smelling. Not to me. Okay, here they're saying like more of a fig and pomegranate, so, and rose. That's it. I'm smelling the Bulgarian rose and warm velvet, patchouli, maybe. But that's the scent that you get with that. And again, the dry oil is going to be $10, limited edition. So that means that if you want it, you need to grab it when it first comes out, because there's no guarantee that it will be available if you wait. And then the other thing from campaign 18 they sent me is the new A-Box. So this one is going to be a $47 value. You can add it on for the $10 if you spend $40. And the reason why it's worth $47 is you get the full-size vitamin C warming peel. I have not tried this quite yet. I have been using the other vitamin C products and I love it. And then the ultimate, which has been, for me, this has been my top seller in the new line. So we have the cleanser and the night cream. One tip I like to tell people is that if you're trying a new skincare regimen and you're unable to either do both a day cream and a night cream, you want to do the night cream because you can always put on a different, like your foundation will have an SPF, but you never want to put on a day cream at night. So if you can only afford to get one or only want to try one, start with the night, because you can always put it on during the day and then layer it with, you know, your foundation usually has an SPF. And then like those sample sizes are great. So this is a 2-week supply and it's usually like $8. So it's a great way to try the day and the night cream as well. And they're usually always on sale. So keep that in mind if you're wanting to try something new. And if you don't have a representative, feel free to reach out to me. If you do have a representative, ask him or her if they have any samples for you to try as well. Now, not everything comes in a sample, but I do know that that specific new product does. So, so there's that, just a couple things in the campaign 18. So I'm going to go over the campaign 19 with you as well. Grab the products real quick. Got a lot going on. I know it's I seem a little bit, I'm actually more organized than I normally am, but I just have a lot going on and I want to make sure I get this to you and and don't forget, because that that tends to happen to me. Okay, so I have on the lip tattoo. This is 2 applications because I like to build mine up. But in campaign 19, they are doing it's a long-lasting saturated matte lipstick. So these are all the matte lipsticks that are going to be coming out. It looks like yeah, there's 8 colors, and they sent me a demo of each one, and I can tell you right now that the book does look just like the colors here. Now obviously I already put my lipstick on for the day, so I'm not going to add a matte to it, but I'll show you each one. So this is Resolute. It looks kind of like a soft pink. I like that one. Kind of. And then in the fall, I tend to use more of the brown colors. So this is Tenacious, and that one would be a little bit more of a brown. And don't forget, now all of these are a matte, and you know how I like my gloss, so we'll see what I feel like when I try the matte, and if it's gonna, number 1, go on smooth, and number 2, gotta find out if I'm gonna like it or if I'm gonna need to throw a gloss over it. So we'll see. Everybody has their, you know, their thing, but they're saying it's a soft matte liquid, and it's a liquid tip. So this is Persistent. That one, these are a little bit darker. Now here, this is, I know this seems really bright driven, but I can tell you right now, I've put on some bright colors like this, and it doesn't look the same on my lips, and then that could be because I do throw a gloss over it. So always remember, number 1, there's a 90-day exchange. So every independent rep kind of does their own thing. You'll have to find out what your rep does, but they will return within 90 days. So some will do a credit and some will offer cash back. You just have to find out what they want to do. If you order through any of our e-stores, the returns have to be done with Avon. But that being said, you can do a return or an exchange for another color. And the other option is layer it with something. You'd be amazed at how you can get a shade that you like, just like with your foundation. If you have one that's a little bit too light and it's you're getting more tan in the summer, or in the summer, you can add a little bit darker shade and get the shade that you want. So you can kind of do the same thing with lipsticks. So don't be afraid to, you know, try something new, play with it a little bit. What I tend to do, even if I wasn't a rep, if I was, you know, going and picking up something at Target, quite honestly, if I didn't like it, I would just find somebody else that did, like my daughter or my mom or something. But I don't want you to feel like you're stuck with something, so I want to let you guys know that. This one is Relentless. Oh, this one looks really dark. Resilient. And again, like, I would try these on. I might use these as testers. I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing with them all yet. But you also have to consider that all lip shades are going to look, well, not just lip shades. Anything is going to look different on other people. Because, you know, you've got your skin tone, and just some people know how to work a color. Like, some people just want to work a bright red. I don't know if I want to work a bright red, but some people just it doesn't seem like it would fit their complexion, but for some reason it just looks amazing on them. So don't be afraid to give it a whirl. This one is Ambitious. And this one is Devoted. So there you have it. Those are the 8 new matte formulas that are coming out. It is made with poppy seed oil and vitamin E. So it's paraben, sulfate, and some other kind of chemical-free thing. I don't know. But anyway, so that means that's some good stuff, and it's not filled with a bunch of garbage. And just so you guys know, because this has come up quite a few times and it always makes me crazy, but I'm going to show you something. just made me think, otherwise I would have been prepared. And I know that you're not supposed to necessarily go off camera, but I do what I want. See this little bunny? This bunny right here is on the back of all of our brochures. And it shows that we are not conducting animal testing. We do not test on animals. You cannot just throw this emblem on anything. You have to be certified. So I don't want anybody thinking that we test on animals. People will, you know, throw misinformation out there, and now I actually have proof. I had it before, but nobody believed me, but now it's there in black and white, or pink and white. Okay, so the next thing is, I talked about how we had the magic tints that came out. Well, I have been using the Prime for a while, which is just the primer, and they just changed the tubing to match the other magic tints that came out. So it's white, but I have it on underneath my makeup today, and I'm telling you guys, I mean, it's almost like putting cashmere on your face. I know that sounds crazy. It's so lightweight and kind of like powdery, but it's unexplainable to me, but I absolutely love the base that it creates to do the makeup. I mean, I really, if you're going to try anything that I'm showing you today, try this. So, let's see if it says, I know that there is an SPF 20 on that, so that kind of goes back to what I was saying about the skincare. Rose extract tightens the pores. It's vegan, sulfate, talc, and paraben free, and dermatologist tested. And I was going to see if I could find the price point for you. Yes, it is regularly $14, and it will be on sale for $10. And that is going to be, again, in campaign 19. Love, love, love. One of my favorite products. Next on the list is Autumn Berry Body Mist. Now, I do love the packaging that they're doing. This looks very similar to what they put out last year. And again, they're probably going to do a scented page in the brochure when they offer a scented page to the reps. We get to see the stuff a little bit early. Yeah, so it's definitely it's got an autumn feel to it, which it should, since it says Autumn Berry Twist. And I can tell you from experience, this stuff sold out so fast last year. It is another one that is limited edition. If you want it, please order it immediately. Let your rep know, because then they can buy it early for you, because this stuff went super, super fast. It's so much so that reps were looking for it for their customers. So it's going to come out also in a body cream, a shower gel, and a hand cream. Now, last year they didn't have the hand cream, so I'm imagining that that's going to go very, very fast. The body mist is only $7.99. And I'm telling you, you know who the competition is on items like this. And I can tell you right now, you can get the whole collection cheaper than there. You're supporting a local small business, because an independent sales representative is an independent small business, usually woman-based, not always. So, and I can tell you, we totally appreciate your support, and I would challenge you to shop from us instead of those unnamed big box stores. So, and you can tell that the packaging is very upscale, and you would not be embarrassed to have that out on your counter or to give it as a gift. So, just gonna put that out there. And let's see what else. Okay, so the other thing they gave me is it's a short to long necklace. That's these right here. I got this one, which is the moon, and I'll show it to you in a sec. But the regular price is $24.99. It will launch at $12.99. And I'm gonna take it out because honestly, I wouldn't have thought it was gonna be as big as it is from the picture. So again, I know I kind of sound like a broken record sometimes. But I'm telling you, if you like something in the brochure, you're going to like it more in person. I have not found it ever to be the other way around. So this is the size of it. And that's the moon with an arrow going through. And there's little like crystals in there. But it's got the cool little, you know, you can make it longer or shorter with the pulling. So fun. So you can layer them, and I can actually show you there's I mean, I personally probably wouldn't layer 4 like this girl has on, but you can see how they're layered there. But I think they're actually pretty cool. I have to say that I like the silver ones personally. There's a tree of life, which is in silver, and the sun, which is in silver, and then there's the cross and the moon that's in that gold tone. But again, much bigger than I thought it would be. And I do like how you can change the length so that you can get the desired look that you're wanting. And that is kind of like, I think that was a new trend that came out last year, if I remember right, but don't trust my crazy memory on that either. It's been a bit of a struggle. If y'all know, you hit a certain age and things start sliding. I'm just hoping that they slide back. So anyway, that's that. And then this A box, look at that, kind of fun with the camo thing on there. So I'll show you what's in here. This one has a $40 value. Again, $10 if you do a $40 purchase, you get it for 10 bucks. And you might want to ask your rep as well that sometimes they keep them on hand because they know how popular they are. So let's say you have a campaign 13 and you like the A box that's on the back. If you don't spend $40 in that specific campaign, you cannot get that specific A box. So sometimes the reps will have those on hand. So let's say you're spending $20 from campaign 13 and $20 from campaign 14, but they actually have the box that you want. A lot of reps will extend that offer to you. So double check with that. And then I will do sales on mine so that you can get them for $15 a piece. It's still an amazing value, but you don't have to spend the $40 to get it for 10. I just sell it outright for 15. But again, I don't always have large quantities. But let's go back to what's in this one. So it's got that velvet parfum that I talked about earlier. This is in the travel size or the purse size. A lot of people like those. Handy for your, especially if you're going out. Like this makes me think of New Year's Eve, and I'm not even anywhere remotely there in my head, but that's what it looks like. Our Power Serum. This is pretty awesome as well. It's not the new one that has the dual where the serum and the elixir are together. This is just the standard serum. And then one of our Crave lip glosses, and this is what I was talking about. You can always put your lip gloss over these stains, or even the matte if you so choose. Layering up is always fun. Okay, and then there's a necklace here. That one's pretty. What's it called? I don't know. Modern Glimmer Pendant. Druzy stones, whatever that is. D-R-U-Z-Y. So, but that's pretty. That's eye-catching. I don't know if you can see it. See how pretty it is? And then most of our necklaces come like this, so where you can kind of adjust the length of it that way. So that was that A box. And that was it for the new products that are launching in campaign 18 and 19. So again, If you're a customer watching this and you have an Avon representative, please reach out to them and let them know if there's anything you see that you want to make sure that you have. Everybody always likes to kind of plan out their campaigns, which run every 2 weeks. So if you can give them a heads up on something you want and they can get it for you, I know that they would appreciate it. And if you do not have an Avon representative, please reach out to me. I'll share this on Facebook too, so that you can send a message. But I record this so that my team can see what's coming up as well. So that's why it's kind of a little bit back and forth. So sometimes I feel like I'm talking to the team, and sometimes I feel like I'm talking to the customers. So I just kind of want to make it a universal video for everyone. So that's it. I don't want to take up any more of your time. And with that being campaign 18 and 19, you probably won't see another one for close to a month or 3 weeks, somewhere around there. So anyway, have a great summer. And if you need me for anything, you know how to reach me. And my web store is www.youravon.com/L as in Lisa Walker 4540. And you can follow me on social media at Avon Team Walker. All right, have a great day. Bye.